people coming up with these assumptions, it's very unfortunate because now we have a whole society right now like hell bent on something so ridiculous. A woman died. You know how many people die in a day? It's a lot. Take a look. But yes, it is a tragedy, and my heart goes out to both families. Not particularly Gabby's family, to both families. So, who knows? In my opinion, this is what could have happened. This is my theory. No fingers being pointed back at me. My theory is this: that there was a stalker stalking them, and may have got a hold of them. And if they got a hold of him, and it makes him look so shitty. Trust me, man. When you're talking about, he's not a mastermind. There's no way. He might know how to survive a little bit. The man's not a mastermind. There's no way. He's not no criminal mastermind like they all make him out to be on the mainstream media. Point being is this: it's a witch hunt at this point. So, brothers and sisters, I really hope you take this to heart and understand that things are not always what they seem. Let me state that again. Things are not always what they seem. So in this case, again, they could have been stalked. They literally could have been hunted for all we know. And he had nothing to do with it. Now he's scared, doesn't want to go see the FBI because he's afraid that he's never going to see the light of day. And I spoke to somebody about this today, and she agreed with me. As a matter of fact, what she said is, I think outside the box. Just because of all this evidence as not being suppressed doesn't mean he did it, but it doesn't mean he didn't do it. So there's a lot more investigation that needs to happen in this, and I know criminal law like the back of my hand, especially here in Florida. As for you, dog, the bounty hunter, shame on you. Shame on you, dog. Shame on you, dog, the bounty hunter. You are a real piece of shit, and you showed your character very well. Brothers and sisters, you have to understand, think outside of the box. He's a scapegoat. He's a person of interest, but nobody knows if he did it. So my point being is this: think before you go doing stupid things like going from Minnesota down to the Laundrie's house and harassing Brian Laundrie's parents because they had nothing to do with this. Okay? Would they have helped their son? Absolutely. My mom would have helped me too. Well, depending on the circumstances. But it's a sad story. It's a tragedy. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Things are not always what they seem in this life. And how do I mean? He may not have did it at all. With that said, brothers and sisters, I'm going to end it like that. We're on a witch hunt, okay? Remember, family, the Salem witch trials? We're not too far past that, okay? This is like 200, 300 years ago. No, 200, let's see, 1776, 1718, 19. So yeah, 300 years ago here in America. So it's the same concept. He's just a scapegoat. It's a witch hunt. And what they're doing is, and this is the craziest part, why are they doing this? To get your mind off of all the other bullshit that's going on. For example, COVID and this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? They just want a scapegoat for the world right now to blame him on what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. Again, with that said, brothers and sisters, may peace be with you, also with you. I hope you have a splendid day, and that is my opinion about think outside the box before crucifying a man that may have nothing to do with it, and that's what's sad. Peace.